Not happening. Not anymore. Anyway, let's see here for certifications in a sec. Save. Wait, there's a bunch of support oh my goodness, there's a lot of support conversations. Yeah, so I could... What, fighter? Really? Probably because of bow? I mean, I've perfected Myrmidon before, I'm pretty certain, right? But I want to do the lance one. But it's gonna be hard for me to get my lance skill up there. I mean, it could be a fighter briefly. Can I check the journal here? See what class I perfected in the past. Anyway, I assume that's one of them though. Well, I mean, I could try to be a fighter. Work on a little bit of bow. Diversify a bit. I was thinking about doing monk. Let's try to be fighter. Just because. Just for the sake of it. I need to remember how to use the bow that I stole from Claude. Oh no! That didn't happen. That didn't happen there, okay? Oh man. Well, I mean, I could become a Myrmidon for now, just for the sake of entering a beginner class. But I'm pretty sure I've mastered that class in another save file already. But I kind of want to try something else here. So maybe I should wait until maybe I should reclass into the soldier when I get the chance, but maybe be Myrmidon for now. Just focus on lances. Stuff like that. Maybe I can see if there's somebody that can give me some training when I explore in the monastery for this week. That's always an option. So I'll probably look into that in that case. Is a good plan. Load game, please. Thank you, game. Alright, so I guess I'm not doing that then. So yeah, maybe I should become a Myrmidon briefly. I need some beginner seals. So for everybody to enter beginner class, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least beginner seals. And I'm currently at 4, so 4 more. There we go. Beginner seals. And then we go to certifications here to do... Wow, he has a chance of becoming a soldier? Interesting. But yeah, so we can definitely make him a fighter, so let's do that. First and foremost. Get him into his beginner class. Get a stat bonus, what, in res? Nope.
I passed.
Magic, surprisingly. So it doesn't actually show noble / commoner in this list here. So I can't see if it's been perfected or not. Do I want... I mean, I could make Felix a really weird monk, and he'd hate it, but it'd also be fantastic. I'll make him a monk. He's perfected Myrmidon in the past. In my last save file, when I recruited him, they'll make him a monk this time. Change things up. Stat bonus.
Easy.
Easy. Alright, Felix is a monk now. Alright, Ash, yeah, you go ahead and work on your bow stuff in the fighter class.
Oh.
Also, I didn't mean to skip that text there. Sylvain can become any of these classes for free, but we're gonna make him a monk. Make him better at magics and such. That's the plan. And we get a stat bonus. Magic, maybe? Yep.
Huh, okay. No big deal, really.
No big deal. Yeah, he'll be a monk. Mercedes. You'd be like the same thing. There's not really much wiggle room for her to become other classes anyway.
I'm so glad I passed.
Yes, change into that class there. And Annette here, you also become a monk. Focus on your magic. Is what you'll do.
It's all thanks to hard work.
Indeed. change into that class. And Ingrid here will become a soldier. Is the plan. Passed. Sweet.
I must continue to work hard.
Alright, I'm probably gonna make myself a soldier later. Work on lances a little bit, but because I can, I'll just go into Myrmidon now. Since typically the higher the class is in the kind of list of beginner, intermediate, advanced, typically the better the growth rates anyway. So may as well be this for now. And yeah, let's go ahead and explore. Let's use my fancy transition here for the camera overlay. So what this is, oh wait, no, she is here. She's invisible.
Try harder from now on.
And you must not be invisible, thank you. Jeez, anyway, journal, let's see here. So, no, not skill levels, possibilities. So what classes have I perfected before? Oh, I didn't perfect Myrmidon before. Well, I guess I could be a Myrmidon. I didn't perfect any of the beginner classes. I just did Mercenary and Thief and Intermediate. Wow. Yeah, you already did Mercenary, so you're a monk this time, because it's weird. Yeah, you didn't even have Monk perfected before, so let's perfect it this time. Yeah, so I'm actually trying to perfect all the classes this time around. All the classes that I'm in. Alright, I've already talked to everybody this month when I was exploring around before.
Right.
So, I wonder if the merchants are there yet. Probably not, because I would like to get some things to give to people to make them like me and stuff. Also, I wonder, let's actually look up a list here of things that people like. Fire Emblem 3 houses. I don't know, just gifts. Let's see here, gifts and flowers guide. Sweet. This is what I need, because I don't think I can get that many gifts yet, since I don't have the merchants there. But I might be able to get some flowers. So let's see here. Sure, 3 yellow flowers and then some root vegetables. Sure. Cultivate. Let's prune it. Sure. That's what I'll spend on that.
Maybe.
I wonder, do I have any permanent stat boosting items that I might like to use on myself to make it easier to recruit some other students? Wait, I already have a bunch of crest items? Really? I was wondering why these were blocked off from getting them. It already gave me a bunch. What the heck? Well, I mean, maybe I should give everybody a crest item. So I wonder if it counts as like the thing that would be equipped then. I wonder, like if I put, say, this on, does it just have to be in the inventory, I wonder? I think it just has to be in the inventory. Well, let's give everybody a crest item. I'm surprised that it gave me a whole bunch of them for free. So, allowing weapon attacks to occasionally prevent counters, that could be good. Occasionally increases the might of magic attacks. Frequently increases the might of combat arts. Occasionally conserving use of attack magic. Sometimes increasing the might of recovery magic. Allowing combat arts to sometimes prevent enemy counterattacks. Allowing weapon attacks to occasionally prevent counters. Isn't that what this is here? Yeah, well, same kind of thing there. Weapon attacks to occasionally prevent counters. Frequently increasing the might of combat arts. Occasionally conserving use of recovery magic. And restoring 30% of combat art dealt as HP sometimes. Alright, let's do one of the ones where like it prevents counterattacks. Dimitri, what would you like here? Let's give everybody one. You can probably put on multiple of them, but they take up inventory space. Yeah, let's do the one where it's like prevent enemy counterattacks sometimes. And what can you have here? I wonder. That could help if I do use combat arts, but I don't use them a whole lot. Is the thing. Let's just do that, in case he does use a combat art. I don't know. I don't need this. Wait, who would I want the weapon counterattack on? Probably Felix would be the next one. Since I have like 3 of the ones that prevent counterattacks sometimes. Yeah. Give him the Ice Dragon sign. And Ash here. What one to give to you? Whoops. Not that. Not that. Frequently increasing the might of combat arts. And I mean, as a bow wielder, I might have him use the ranged one sometimes. You know? So let's give him the Lightning Dragon sign. Sylvain. Let's see here. Sometimes conserving uses of attack magic, occasionally increasing might of magic attacks. Let's do that one, actually. Mercedes the healer here. Whoops. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm surprised it gave me a whole bunch of them for free. Yeah, occasionally conserving use of recovery magic. Annette here. In the meantime, whoops, I keep pressing that by accident. Occasionally conserving use of attack magic. Sure, that. And then finally, Ingrid can have... maybe that? Yeah, I don't need that there. Snow Dragon sign. Cool. Cool, man. Oh, look, it's a freaking golden pond. I honestly wonder if I should just use, like, the rest of my renown on professor level. Try to recruit some other students. Yeah, I don't have merchants here at the moment. But yeah, I will try to get some people to like me. If I can. Try to recruit as many people as I can. I don't even have any bait. That sucks, huh? Alright, who's in here?
This flower?
So, Petra, what do you like? So, Petra likes sunflowers and exotic spices. I don't have that. I don't have any of that there. But yeah, smoked meat, hunting dagger, sunflower. Yeah, I don't have anything like that at the moment. I don't have a ton of gifts. I don't really have a lot of lost items right now either.
Maybe.
I need to make people like me. You know? Oh, he did lose that one. Alright, gifts. What does Raphael like? He likes tasty baked treat, training weight, and smoked wheat. I don't have any of those. I got none. I don't even see any more lost items around here. Looks like there's one person in the marketplace here. So yeah, I might not try to recruit everyone I can off the bat. I might let them progress in their current like houses a bit, since they automatically gain levels and experience and stuff there. Since I can only give experience to so many students at once in my class, you know?
Professor,
So it might benefit me to get them up to a...
dirty.
It might benefit me to get them up to a point where like I can recruit them, but I don't until like just a bit before the time jump, you know? So Hilda likes armor bear stuffy. There you go.
Thank you so much.
Book of sheet music, dapper handkerchief, gemstone beads, stylish hair clip. I don't have anything like that. Hilda's probably gonna be tricky to recruit, from what I've heard. But yeah, I'm gonna have to be the professor that everybody likes, is the goal. Have you lost anything? Oh, so that is for sure Dimitri. Belonging to someone who often finds themselves in fights, and someone who went to the school of sorcery. Would that be a net or something? But one is for sure Dimitri then. So, wait. Ooh. Oh, this is Marianne. Marianne, she likes floral adornment, dapper handkerchief, and armor bear stuffy. I don't have any of those. Hello, you'll be lurking already. Have a good lurk up and down. I appreciate it. Alright, so I don't have anything that Marianne likes. Alright, so let's see here.
What about... Don't you... I wish...
So who often finds themselves in fights? Oh, that'd probably be Felix. It's probably this. Like this one. Yeah.
Right.
So, Annette, did you go to a school of sorcery? I don't know. You did.
I thought it was gone for good. How did you know it was mine?
Alright, so yeah, and then Felix and Dimitri are the other lost items, I guess. I could always increase motivation with Annette right now. I could give her a flower.
Thank you so much.
Oh man, it only raised it up by 25 though. Fine. There's max motivation for her now. Alright, so I need to find Felix and Dimitri. There's Dimitri.
Let's even.
Hey man. Have you lost this?
Oh, thank you. I have been looking for this. But how did you know it was mine?
It said, by the way, Lurk is just leaving the device on with the stream, right? Yeah, pretty much. Like, Lurk, sometimes what I thought Lurk meant for a long time was just watching the stream without saying anything, but as time went on, I came to realize that it more typically means somebody like having the stream open, but not watching it actively. I think it can mean either one. Like, what a lot of people do to Lurk is they'll like have the stream open, but mute the tab and go like do things in another tab. Like if you mute the stream itself and go to another tab, it doesn't count as a view, but opening it in another tab and muting the tab itself, it still counts as a view. So that's what some people do for that, to like help out streamers with a view there. What is Dimitri here like? He likes whetstones, so is this gonna max out his motivation then? Yes, it will. Cool. Cool. Alright. You'll leave your phone on charging with this on. Well, I appreciate it then, up and down. Hello, Lawrence. What is he like? You know what? I'm not even gonna bother giving people gifts this time around. I only have 3 more gifts to give. So instead, I'm just gonna find Felix. Yeah, he'd be at the training ground there.
Impressive.
Then I'll go use activity points to max out motivation. And then go from there.
I know nothing about it. Ask someone else.
Oh, somebody else who often finds themselves in fights. Well then, I guessed wrong. Alright, let's actually maybe I should use an activity point for practicing some magic. Magic. Since I have plenty of points here. Like, it can help me and help me recruit some other units here. Like, Dorothea can be one. And then, I don't know. Who else would I want to recruit? I mean, I'm working on lances a bit. I don't know, let's choose Lorenz here. Sure. Raise my affinity with them while raising my white magic ability.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking
Is
I'm
my
vying
idea
for
there.
attention. But how loud is too loud?
Me.
Well
Something
then.
appears to be wrong with my throat.
Well then. Alright, so let's see if there's any notes that people have left. There are 2 notes. Alright, library is a place I favor, but I'm having a problem. It is lacking sufficient information about Bridget. I'm hoping that I can be fixing this problem. We should add to the Traveler's Journal, make an amendment in the Register of the Empire Nobles, add a footnote to the Book of Saros. Add to the Traveler's Journal. Petra liked it. Sweet. I have some experience with painting landscapes and now I'd like to try my hand at portraiture. Can you think of anyone who would model for me? Bernadette would love to help, I'm sure. Raphael seems game for anything, and Manuela would be open to modeling for you. Raphael would just go with the flow, but Manuela would actually like it. Bernadette would hate it. Yeah, Ignatz liked it. Anyway, I still can't access the statues here, can I? Yeah, maybe next month. Alright, let's go max out the rest of motivation here. Maybe even build up some bonds with some other students. Like, I don't have any support conversations between me and any other students at the moment. So yeah, let's max out the motivation for 2 of my own students here. Real quick.
That looks appetizing.
Indeed.
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
Nice. Max out that motivation there. Let's see here. Who else needs motivation? Mercedes, Dedu, Sylvain. And that's it there. So I can do Sylvain and Mercedes here. So then I just need Dedu. max out his motivation.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
This is my absolute favorite. How did you know, Professor?
The game told me. Alright, so now I need to find something that Dedu likes. Where's Dedu? There he is. He likes Daphne stew. And let's build bonds with, say... Let's do it with Linhardt. If I'm focusing on magic a bit here and there, I might have a chance of recruiting some magical units. I don't know.
I like this.
I'm glad.
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
Nice, nice. Alright, so also when it comes to recruiting students, in terms of stats with them liking the stats being in a certain place, do I have any stat boosting items? No. I remember I was looking for that earlier, but, you know. Alright, so I have 3 activity points, so what should I train? Probably magic and lances.
If you see anything similar in the future.
Oh yeah, I talked to you about that. You can train lances. Like that. Sweet.
Practice yields results.
Yeah, so lances and magic I'll have a look into.
Just now.
Kinda like this. Sweet.
Practice yields results.
Indeed, so who else would I want trading from? Who else can teach lances, though? I wonder. Catherine probably can't. Eloise probably can't. Gerald probably could. You could probably teach me. Wait, I need to learn flying from somebody. I should have learned flying from Sedith while I had the chance. Oh, dang it. I don't think you can teach that, can you, Rhea? Are you not even here? Maybe she's over here.
Of course.
Oh, there you are.
As a member.
You can't teach flying. Dang. I don't think there's anybody who can. Unless Geralt's like feeling super spicy. He has experience being aloft, you know. Oh, this isn't Geralt.
The king spirit.
Wait, you can teach flying. Wonky.
Practice yields results.
Alright then. What's a crest analyzer say? What could this crest be? I don't know. Well, let's end today's free time then. This is the plan. Always instruct manually. And now, all the motivation's maxed out. So, goals, that is fine. I could always do, like, axes and lances together. Is what I could do. Let's do authority for a little bit. No, I'm changing this. I'm gonna change this to brawl and a little bit of heavy armor. Just so we can go down that line a bit. Yeah, you're good with that, Felix. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe I'll raise up Bo a little bit just so that can help him potentially get into a different intermediate class. Ashes, yeah, some axes and stuff. Yeah, that's my plan for Sylvain. In fact, maybe I'll even have him focus on both magics a little bit. Just a little bit here and there. And here, maybe I should. How about we do lance and flying for a little bit, so that it becomes easier for her to become a Pegasus Knight, so we can get darting blow. Yeah, lance needs to be at C and flying at D, or it needs to be close to that at least. So yeah, you'll practice those weird things for a little bit, Mercedes. Please forgive me. How about we switch this around to that? Focus a little bit on faith magic so that you can heal and stuff. Yeah, that is a decent plan there. I don't think... Did I want to give her any weird skills? Ingrid here? Let's see. Now I have to scroll down to wherever that is. Her skills would optimally be offensive tactics, authority prowess, for flying effect now, alert stance, lance prowess. So she doesn't really need to max out any weird classes. Okay, so her goals are fine as is then. Alright, so let's do some instructing here. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to instruct Dimitri whenever I can, considering I'm putting him down like the freaking weird line with axes just so that he can get the wrath skill off of warrior. And then he'll never need to practice axes again. But I need to get him up to that point first. I'm probably gonna be training him whenever I can to make him a freaking weirdo. Who else am I making weird things who I need to give special practice to? Maybe a Sylvain. Like, let's try to unlock that budding talent. Try to unlock it here.
I'm really...
Alright, there's a second star. Might get the third star next time. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to get some practice in here, Mercedes. Just so that you can very briefly be a Pegasus Knight.
I'm getting much better.
Just so that you can perfect that class and get Darting Blow. Just for the sake of that. Almost C+ there. Yeah, let's train your axes here, Ash. Is what we'll do. Like that. So now you have Axe C and learned Helm Splitter. Sweet. Sure, Felix. You want to practice a little bit of magic? Want to be a little bit magical, Felix? Aw, man, didn't quite get up to E+ there. Not quite. And yeah, let's train some white magic here for you too, Annette. Maybe finally give you the heal spell. Gonna have to get up to D first for that, I guess. Alright, let's begin the lecture.
Professor.
Focus on axe and flying skills to excel as a wyvern rider. How about no? Let's not do that. Not for flying. Someone want to talk with me. Oh, I also forgot to do the support conversations during that last exploration. I'll do it after this lesson. We can do it before the main battle. Whoops. My mistake.
You think I'd cheat? On you, baby? Never. Come on. You should know me better than that.
I remember seeing this during the Black Eagles playthrough I did.
You're the only one for me. I swear. Hey, if you don't believe me, well... Oh, I get it. If I'm not your type, do you want me to introduce you to some other guys who have crests? They're all nobles, just like me.
Also, I just now realized my chat might have been off earlier, so when I was talking to up and down there, it might not have showed up on the screen. If I turn it on, yep, it didn't show up. Whoops. Oops.
What? That isn't why I'm... You're worse than I thought.
I just want you to be happy. You know, get what you're after. I hate seeing a girl cry, especially one as beautiful as you. So, you know, maybe we... So, Professor, do you enjoy spying on people? You look like you've got something to say, so say it.
You're a jerk. I think I said you broke her heart
that was
last
between
time.
Me and her, not you.
Oh, I guess he has the same response
But
anyway.
You know how it is. Most relationships, they end in heartbreak. Anyway, I don't know why she's so upset about me dating other girls. She didn't care before she found out, so why does she care now? I really do hate seeing a girl cry.
Is that a fact?
Come on, it's hard on me too. If only I had someone to comfort me. Professor, it's okay if you want to console me.
I guess the conversation is a little bit different based on which Byleth you play
I
as.
happen to have some exquisite tea back in my quarters. You could come by and we could chat about love. Calm down, it was only a joke. You've really got no sense of humor, you know that?
It's also especially funny considering Sylvain will join your class for free. Like, you can recruit him anytime you want for free if you're playing as female Byleth, since that's, you know, his character. Another thing, Felix wants to talk with me.
I thought I heard someone. Are you here to train?
I think I said yes before, so I'll say, no, just watching.
Care to train with me? Waving the sword around alone is boring.
Oh, illusion of choice.
I'm tired of crossing swords with worthless opponents. But you seem like a worthy adversary.
Sure, why not?
I've always been interested in your technique. You learned from the former captain of the Knights of Seros, and traveled Fodlan fighting as a mercenary. Good sparring partners like you don't grow on trees. But know that I will beat you, and I will surpass your strength.
Why are you so focused on becoming stronger?
Why? I never really thought about that. I learned to thrust a sword before I learned to write my name. Of course, my upbringing wasn't unique. That's how it is for all children in my country. You're no use if you can't swing a sword, however mighty your crest may be. It was the perfect environment for me. I could live free of stodgy values and virtues. Grow strong so you may live, and live to grow stronger. That's what I was taught.
Do you have any other ambitions?
Why should I? Nothing's as important as the pursuit of strength. But that's enough idle chatter. Take out your sword. My mind is emptied of all but the thrill of the challenge.
Also, I bumped my mic there a second ago, sorry. More free motivation! Here's the group task.
We did good work.
Perfect! Skill level up.
So hard.
Sweet.
Each new experience is an asset.
Sweet.
It's in my grasp.
So this is how it's done.
Close counter is very nice. Let me tell ya. Alright, now I'm gonna check out these support conversations that I missed earlier. Whoops.
Your Highness, the hour is late. May I ask where it is you're going?
I'm off to the library for a bit of research before I train. After that, a bath and bed.
Very well. I shall accompany you.
No. There's no need for that. I am a grown man, after all.
You sustained an injury during yesterday's training. My presence may be of use to you.
It was a mere bruise that will heal in no time. No need to fret over me, Dedu.
Are you dissatisfied with me, Your Highness? Please do not hesitate to correct me.
And there it is again.
Yes? What is it?
Well, you often choose to address me as Your Highness. When we first met, you used to call me by my name.
That was because I was unfamiliar with Fodlan's speech. Thinking back, such rude manners were inexcusable.
To be honest, I much preferred it. I feel more comfortable being addressed by my name, rather than with the honorifics that go along with being a prince.
But
I did not teach you to read and write so that you know how to address me properly. And I brought you to the academy as my friend, not a vassal.
But Your Highness, a vassal is precisely what I am.
So much has happened since we met, yet we cannot seem to bridge this gap. So be it. I give you leave to return to your quarters. Take an early night and reflect on what I've said. Please.
I couldn't possibly. I said I would accompany you, did I not?
True, but I would much prefer that we take steps to ease this mindset of yours.
Then. And there's one with Sylvain. Oh boy.
Dedu, hey. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope I'm not bothering you. Looks like you're pretty deep in thought.
Does it?
I just wanted to stop by and ask. It was your turn to cook last night, yeah?
Yes.
Well, it was great. I was wondering if you could give me some tips. You know, teach me how to cook. I hear a girl loves a man who can cook.
Sylvain,
Yeah?
you are from Fargus. You must understand how it appears for you to spend time with one from Dusker. To be near me is to invite tedious misunderstanding.
Oh, please. I don't care who misunderstands what about me. I talk to who I want. Besides, I believe the Dusker people are innocent.
You do?
Fargus and Dusker have been friendly since, heck, forever. So why would our old friends from Dusker just up and assassinate our king? It doesn't make sense. Sure, there are probably folks from Dusker who don't like Fargus. But do I think there's enough of them to mount an attack and slaughter the king and his whole company of elite guards?
It is difficult to believe, considering the discrepancy in skill and number.
Right? At most, I can see a misguided group of people from Dusker conspiring with someone else who had plans to dethrone the king. Maybe they were even lured into participating and used as scapegoats. Regardless, it doesn't concern you or the rest of your people. A person can't be judged by the worst of their kind. Or where would any of us be? Besides, people like to talk about me anyway, so let them talk. Okay, you're making a weird face. What did I say?
I have misjudged you. I was under the impression you only cared about women.
Well, I'm glad I've cleared up that misunderstanding. But really, there's no way I'm the only person who figured all that out. There must be people who think like me in Ferdiad, including His Highness.
Agreed. But whatever the truth, we are still perceived as traitorous assassins.
Once a misunderstanding takes hold, it isn't easy to clear the air. Not without solid evidence of the truth. But even if we found evidence that your people are innocent, those negative sentiments wouldn't disappear overnight. The only thing that can change that is time and effort. Depressing, isn't it?
Time and effort. Yes, I believe you're right.
Man, that got serious. Shouldn't we lighten things up with a nice cooking lesson?
Very well.
So Sylvain really does have some depth to him there. Interesting. Looks like we have a couple Ash ones.
Oh no, this isn't right. Now what am I supposed to do?
What's the matter, Mercedes?
I accidentally made this food much sweeter than I wanted.
Let me taste it. Yeah, a little sweet. What if we try adding a few spices?
Huh? This is delicious! You're an amazing cook, Ash!
My dad used to own a restaurant. I helped out a lot around the kitchen, even as a little kid.
Wow, that's a lot of responsibility to take on at an early age. No wonder you always work so hard. I might learn something if I watch you cook.
Well, no promises. I just have a little bit of experience, that's all. But look at you, you're great at baking cakes.
It's true that I'm quite good at baking, but I'm not the best when it comes to seasoning. Maybe it's because I don't like spicy food? It's tough to make food taste good when you don't enjoy it. I just had an idea. If the reason I can't cook spicy food is because I don't like it, then all I have to do is eat some spicy food. If I learn to like it, then I'll be better at making it, right?
I don't know, maybe. What makes you say that?
No, none of that matters. Once I've made a decision, I have to go with it. I'll make something spicy right away.
Oh, this won't end well. If I leave her to it, she'll make an even bigger mess.
Hey Ash, which seasonings should I use? These ones?
Hold on, Mercedes. Let me show you. That one goes best with meat, but for stir fry, what you really want is this.
Another cooking theme. Anyway, Ash has another one. This one with Annette, looks like.
Oh, Ash. Are you here to study too?
I am. It's quiet here. Easier to concentrate.
It really is. Hey, would you like to study together? We can help each other out if we get stuck.
Oh, yes. We'll get a lot more done working together.
What's the matter, Ash?
This question's got me stumped. A ballista inside a castle is ready to fire at enemies outside. What angle should be used for the shot? Assume the ballista is the same as those in Garreg Mach. Ignore the effects of wind. This is for defensive strategy, isn't it? Why is it so complicated? Don't you just aim and fire?
It may help to focus on maximizing target accuracy to reduce your miss rate. To start, let's sort out the setup. Let's see. Using these ballista specifications, if the ballistic whirls follow this trajectory, they'll hit the enemy lines, right?
Oh, that makes sense, because the enemy line will be here.
That's it! Okay, now try using that same technique and applying it to this other problem.
If the walls are this high and the enemy lines are at that distance... Oh, I think I see!
I knew you'd get it.
Wow, I didn't expect math of all things to be useful in a siege. This is tough. Numbers are not my strong suit. But this really is the sort of thing you have to know if you want to command troops.
That's true, but not everyone is good with numbers. That's why we have tacticians do these calculations for us, or prepare them before we go to battle. A century ago, the Empire's mathematicians played a huge role in the Battle of the Wall of Fodlan.
That's a name.
I had no idea. Hey, you really know what you're doing, Annette.
You think so?
Definitely. You've obviously done a lot of studying. I really admire that.
I suppose I have. Studying is a necessity if you want the advantage over your enemies. But necessity aside, it's nice to hear you say that.
So we had a couple cooking ones, and now we had a study one. Oh boy, another Sylvain one.
Mercedes, you look divine as always. Are you off to pray?
Oh, hello, Sylvain. I was just on my way to pray. How did you guess?
Well, because I've been watching your lovely...
Oh, I get it. You're the type who's always looking at girls, aren't you?
I won't lie, I do enjoy beholding women, but I don't mean it like that with you. I know I sound like a dope. I think you're special.
Oh, really? You think I'm so clumsy that I need someone to watch over me. Is that why you can't take your eyes off me?
You're beautiful, and I mean that. You're... how can I put it without sounding even worse? Okay, here goes. I want to get to know you better. As friends, I mean.
I don't know where to begin.
Well, what's something you like?
I like to pray. I've been praying regularly since I was a child.
You grew up in the Empire, didn't you?
That's right. I was raised in House Bartels.
Bartels? I thought you were born to House Martreats.
It's a complicated story. I'm not sure that it's a very interesting one, but I'm happy to share it with you.
I don't mean to be nosy, if it's too personal.
Oh no, I don't mind. I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. House Martreats fell shortly before I was born.
Oh.
My father passed away while my mother was still pregnant with me, so she had nowhere to go. After I was born, my mother ended up marrying the head of House Bartels. Shortly after, my mother bore a true Bartels child who bore a crest. She and I were treated as though we were no longer useful to the family after that.
You think the Bartels were just using her to secure a crest?
They must have been. My mother and I were removed from the family and forced to flee to a church in the kingdom. I abandoned the Bartels name and took up our old family name again.
So you grew up in a church. Okay, it makes more sense now why you're praying all the time.
Yes, Oh, praying! I forgot that I was on my way to pray.
Right, and I interrupted you. Well, see you around, Mercedes.
Yes, see you!
House Bartels wanted a crest, and ruined other people's lives to get one. These idiots are all the same.
Well, that got deep. That one was actually pretty serious. I thought it would be pretty joking. There, honestly. Looks like we have a Mercedes and Ingrid one.
Nightfall? Already? Suppose I'd better wrap up.
Good work with your training today, Ingrid. Here's something to wipe up the sweat.
Whoa, Mercedes. Hi. Hello. How long have you been... Thank you.
You're very welcome. I've been here since you started.
Not long. Huh. Well, my apologies for not having noticed you. I get so caught up in training, you know. But why are you here? I can't imagine it was too terribly interesting watching me.
I disagree. I just couldn't help but admire your training technique. I have to say, you were very impressive. I'm nowhere near as graceful as you.
Graceful? I wouldn't say that, but thank you. If I'm to be honest, I'm the one who admires you.
Goodness, me? How so?
You're always so put together. You hold yourself with such poise and have such a keen eye for fashion. I mean, even the handkerchief you handed me smells like... lavender, is it? It's just lovely.
That perfume is a favorite of mine. I'm so glad you like it.
Even the fact that you thought to put perfume on your handkerchief is delightfully foreign to me. I'd never have thought of that.
I'll gladly share some with you. You're welcome to come visit my room whenever you'd like. We can have tea and chat. How does that sound?
That sounds really nice. Yes. Sipping tea and having a chat. It's unlike me, but it sounds lovely.
From now on, we'll meet up whenever we have time. We can go right now if you're free.
Oh, no need to trouble yourself and rearrange things for me.
It's no trouble at all. You'll never know if you're the type who enjoys chatting over tea if you never try.
All right then.
All right. And it looks like we have a couple ones with Ingrid here.
Felix, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. Time for our tactics lecture. You'll be there, won't you?
Those things are such a waste of time.
Nonsense. You're going to be there.
Must I?
Why is this such a chore? You went last time. Though you did all you could to disrupt things, as I recall. Brazenly rambling on about clear-cutting a nearby forest to secure a marching route. And attacking an enemy base, stealing their horses. You were incredibly disruptive, and even rude.
I was offering my honest opinion.
Then, you left before we were finished. What do you suppose happened after that?
I have no idea.
Well, the conversation got quite lively. We all began breaking down the viability of your somewhat maniacal plan. And apparently, similar tactics have been used to turn the tides of historic battles.
That may be an exaggeration. Successful armies must be able to handle unexpected situations. That starts with weapon mastery and creative tactics.
If you didn't have so much battlefield experience, you wouldn't be capable of such unique strategies. Which is why we need people like you. People who think creatively to lead the army.
Now you're just massaging my ego.
When have you ever minded? We need you there. Just come on.
Mm-hmm.
Guess Felix knows a thing or two about tactics. Alright, last one's between Ingrid and Annette then.
Hello, Ingrid. Can I have just a teeny tiny moment of your time?
Sure, I can spare a moment or two.
I was wondering, do you have any interest in fashion and makeup and stuff like that?
I haven't the time to bother with such frivolities. As long as basic hygiene is being met, then I'm happy.
Oh, but you're missing out on something so fun. I mean, it's not like you need it, of course. You've got beautiful bone structure, lovely hair, long legs, but aren't you interested in trying something new?
Well, thank you. I suppose I do find it all somewhat intriguing. But my time is precious to me, and my focus is on knighthood. Taking time to paint my face simply isn't a top priority.
Sure, but imagine if you could combine the two and become the most fabulous knight ever. Okay, maybe I'm taking it too far. I know knights don't necessarily need a ton of makeup or things like that for the job. I'm just saying, I really think you'd enjoy it if you opened your mind to it. All I'm talking about is a light touch. I can see it now. Your gorgeous face done up with a delicate application of makeup. The fabulous knight who everyone looks up to and wants to be.
Well, maybe? I guess. That does sound mostly harmless.
Hooray! Okay, we don't have a moment to lose. Here, take this makeup kit, play around with the colors, and see what speaks to you.
Now, wait just a...
I actually got that little kit as a gift the other day, and I wasn't sure what to do with it because I already have that one. It's a limited palette, but I think it fits the look you're going for perfectly.
I actually never agreed to start putting that stuff on my face, Annette.
What? Oh, well then, I guess this whole kit will have to go to waste. I'll just throw it away like the garbage it is.
You're throwing it away? I can't just stand by and let something go to waste. Okay. All right. Thank you. We can do this.
That's the spirit! Oh, and I'm happy to help you learn to apply it too. Come on, let's go to my room. I have some brush techniques to show you before you get started.
Now, don't get carried away. Ugh. She played me like a fiddle.
Jeez.